Cool. Bonus podcast. Sunday podcast. This was unexpected. You wanted one on Tuesday. Bitch, you're going to get one on Sunday and Monday. Right. So what the fuck is going on today? We have Robel here with us. We're going to start a podcast. What's up, man? You guys speak closer to the fucking mic, son.
What's happening, people?
After the music. Yeah, man. So we're going to have another one tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be the last one before the 21st of December. That one is going to be kind of trippy because we got a buddy of mine, Francisco's coming through. We're going to talk about the Mayan apocalypse and steroids and guns and shit, son. It's going to be cool. Tonight we're going to talk about Rick Ross, I think. Mainly, right? It's going to be the main topic of discussion tonight. Ricky Rose, that fat bastard.
We're gonna talk about the Redskins and all this stuff.
We're gonna talk about whatever the fuck we talk about, son. Doesn't matter. Whatever the fuck comes up.
I want to talk about the Illuminati too.
Illuminati's gonna come up, son. Alright. Yeah. Anyways, Robel's here. Tony, just hit the fucking music. Let's get the shit started. The show sucks. Anyways, Robel's here. Tony, just hit the fucking music. This is late as fuck. He fucked up the music once again. Let it play for a little bit. How fucking disgusting is it, the fact that we use the censored version of it? We use the clean version of BMF. Listen to it. You can hear it. Bottles like a Michi, ho. No, he says bottle like a Michi. That's fucking gross. I hate listening to the clean version of songs.
I know.
Man.
I mean, rap music, if you listen to rap music is made dirty way. Like, there's no clean version. Like, rap music itself is dirty.
That's how it's meant to be listened to.
Yeah, that's how it's meant to be listened to, yeah.
Why don't you cut that shit off, man? Cut off Rick Ross, yeah. What are you doing? Yeah, man, I mean, whenever you hear any, like, censored version of a song, especially, like, if the censored version sucks, and then you listen to the real one, and it's, like, really awesome.
Yeah, I mean, there are, like, some exceptions. Like, if you listen to this T.I. song, one T.I. song, if you listen to the dirty version and there's a clean version,
Right.
And the clean version actually way better than dirty version. Like,
what? Which one?
Damn, I forgot the name of the song. I'll try and get it.
It's not Dead and Gone, is it?
Nah, oh hell no.
Anything with Justin Timberlake on it can go shoot itself in the dick.
Damn, I forgot the name of the song, man. That song is actually way better.
By T.I.?
Yeah, T.I.
Yeah, man. There's some songs that, like, they sound completely different.
Oh, definitely.
And when you hear them on the radio and then when you hear them live. Like, what you remember that song by CeeLo? Forget You?
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard the real one?
Yeah, I mean,
what a difference it makes, and it was way more awesome when it was real. Like, it's this fat dude, you know, this fat dude. This girl broke his heart. He's like fucking sad and depressed, and he's like, you know what? He starts feeling good about himself, and he's like, bitch, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. And you want him to say it. You want him to let the bitch have it, but then they give us a little cookie. Yeah, they give us the little cookie cutter version on the radio.
Nah.
Forget you. No, fuck you, bitch. You treated him like a cunt. What are you doing?
I mean, that's how it should be, man. Like, this songs, I don't think they should ever make, like, a clean version. Like, some songs, they should just be made, like, dirty. Fuck it.
Right, but then
if you
again,
listen to it. I mean, I know, like, there's pressure of, like, saying, or, like, to put it on.
like, you don't have to make a dirty song. You can make a clean song. My issue is that if the song was made dirty, play it how it is. Play it dirty.
I feel you. That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
If you made it clean, you don't need to make it dirty. You just leave it clean, but play it how the artist made it, man. You don't have to chop up and make it a little Frankenstein song.
I
You
guess
know what I mean?
that's how the industry is. Like, you know, they have to, like, impress the white people or something.
The white people. Oh, shit.
I
He's going to get us kicked off of Ustream. Oh, fuck. We don't endorse any of Robel's statements. He's by himself. He's alone.
Yeah.
That's his opinion. We don't believe in any of that shit. We love
yeah,
white
but-
people.
by the way, it's an honor to be in this show, and we're gonna kickstart. We're gonna be doing big things.
Yeah.
You're gonna see us, man. You're gonna be listening to us like for years to come. You better believe that.
Hopefully, man. Unless we die this Thursday.
Oh yeah, nah. You gotta do that going.
These Mayans can't hold me back. These
These
Mayans.
can't hold me
Yeah,
back.
man. I mean, I guess the thing is, we're also thinking about expanding. Do you remember your idea?
Oh,
What
definitely.
we wanted to do? We're trying to do like a little expansion of this thing, turn it into a sports. Do like another podcast that's sports centered. I don't know enough about that shit to do it, but he would be doing it with a couple of his friends. But you know, that's
Yeah.
another separate podcast, man.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna like I said, this is just a startup,
Right.
and we just gonna expand and we're gonna get bigger and bigger. But today, one of the reasons I'm here is just trying to talk about. I guess we can start with Illuminati.
Illuminati shit.
Yeah, I love that topic. That's just one of my favorite
Illuminati
topics.
and conspiracies.
Definitely, man. It's just
Dude, I'm a fucking conspiracy nut too, man. You know what I find trippy? That people are calling, like, the 9/11 people, you know, when you bring out shit about 9/11, like, oh, you know, the government did this, and there's way too much fishy shit going on, right? But whenever you bring it out, there's this new term.
Yeah.
It's called the truthers.
oh
They're like, oh, you truther. like saying the truth is a bad thing.
True that.
Oh, you little truther. You don't like to believe in the lie, you silly fuck. What the fuck, man? You're casting a shame on people for exposing the truth.
I mean,
You know what I mean? What
I
the fuck's
feel
that
you.
shit about?
I mean, I don't know, man. Like nowadays, I'm finding that like a lot of people they just go on YouTube and then they just put something, and I guess a lot of people who has no life, they
Right.
kind of believe in that. Like I'm not gonna say everybody that goes on YouTube and put video like conspiracy video.
Right.
I'm not saying they're liars,
hmm
but most of the time, these people they put it because they ain't got nothing better to
Well,
do.
the problem is a lot of them are fucking crazy. A lot of them.
True that.
A lot of them. When you look at them, you're like, all right, this dude doesn't get laid enough. You know what I mean, like this dude's a little broken. There's clearly something wrong with him.
Yep.
But once in a while, somebody comes along that they actually look like a normal person, and they come out with this like outrageous statements about 9/11 and all this other shit. But you actually listen to him, man, because this dude looks like he has his shit prepared and
Oh,
like, well
definitely.
organized. You know what I mean?
I mean, there are a couple. I want to give shout out to like there are a couple of
Shout
them,
out.
They actually know what they're talking about. They actually make sense, and I'm not including them in this statement. But some of them are just trippy motherfuckers. I'm sorry for cursing, but
Shit, curse all you want. Fuck.
yeah, some of
Yeah.
them are
You
just
fuck,
trippy
son?
motherfuckers, and just come on, man. That like, cause you know most people that get like influenced by this are like high schoolers or whatever kids. So
True.
that
true.
that don't know enough.
Yeah.
You gotta back your statements up with like shit. You know what I mean? You gotta be like, oh, I believe this happened because here's the evidence. So and so and so and so. You can't be like, you know what? The government did it because they fucking hate us. You know? Come on, man. You gotta be a little bit more specific.
Definitely. Yeah. I mean, if you like, if you just look like the Illuminati thing, that kind of makes me laugh. Like people say, oh, the world is controlled by like this and this, and then if you this shit is not new. Like you might give them new name, but this shit is not new. It's always been going on since.
What is the original Illuminati story? Like, what's the origins of it that you've heard?
Well, the one I've heard is like there's Freemasons.
Right.
Freemasons started in British, and most of them are like architects.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just the
they're
masons,
architects,
stonemasons.
Yeah, and then what they do is just, I mean, what people kind of make connection of is like they do this like triangle and all that, and then they make
Methodology,
signs.
right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say that's just there for. It might have a meaning to it. I mean, they might even put it there for a purpose.
Mm.
But I'm not gonna go and say, "Oh, they're the one that control us. We're like the stupid people. We're just here to
Right,
kind of
but-
fill up space." Nah.
Right, but you kind of skipped the in between. You said, all right, they were.
It was founded in 1776 by
The
Adam.
people can't hear what the fuck you're saying.
Yeah, well, it was founded in 1776 in Germany by this dude called Adam
The what?
Weishaupt, professor of a Catholic church.
The what was founded?
The Illuminati. I mean, yeah, the Order of the Illuminati.
Okay.
Hmm.
I don't know, man. From what I heard, it was like originally it was like a gathering of scientists, right?
Okay.
Back in the time when like the church was suppressing newly found knowledge, you know what I mean? Like back in the time when like Renaissance era.
Yeah.
I could be fucking it up. Renaissance era when like people were discovering, yo, we're not actually the center of the universe. Actually, the sun is the center of our solar system, and we revolve around this motherfucker, and he revolves around an even bigger thing. You know what I mean? The galaxy.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, fuck you, blasphemy, burn him. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, I mean, this kind of thing still actually. Well, I wouldn't go as far as saying it happens some part of the world, but I mean, it happens some part of the world. And I'm not gonna say where, and like I'm not gonna be specific about it, but I know some part of the world that actually believe in. There are some people that don't believe in scientific, like even though the proof is there, and it's there to see. And it's because some people are not educated enough, so I don't blame them. But at the same time, we're in the 21st century, technology and everything's taken over. So I would say we gotta open our eyes.
true, man. But I'm saying like about the origins of the Illuminati, the original one, right? Apparently it was, like I said, a gathering of scientists that because of their discoveries and their their postings, all their announcements were looked upon by the church as something like a work of the devil.
We actually have the oath they have to say.
Oh, really?
The original oath. Let's read this bitch. What do you got? What do you
yeah,
got?
you gotta read that.
We're gonna read. Oh fuck! It's that long?
Just read the couple
Yeah.
first.
Oh my god, dude, that's too fucking much.
Read the first sentence.
We should post that gif. Lol, didn't read. Too long didn't read. And the black dude dancing. Yeah. Oh my god, what the fuck is it? Where is it? I bind. Here you go. This is the. What is this called? The oath.
That's about like all members have to take a vow of secrecy.
You gotta take a vow of
I
secrecy.
heard about that thing too.
Alright, here we go. I bind myself to perpetual silence and unshaken loyalty and submission to the order in the persons of my superiors. Fuck, dude, I need glasses. Here making faithful and complete surrender of my private judgment, my own will, and every narrow-minded employment of my power and influence. I pledge to myself to account the good of the order. This shit's boring as fuck. man. I bet you it's so long that you don't even notice it. You just kind of sign it like those contracts,
Yeah,
and in the middle of it, there's like I gotta take a dick in the ass, and they gotta tape it. That's what they do, man. Like, apparently, have you heard of the Skull and Bones?
Nah, what is that?
Skull and Bones is like right here. I think it's some university in DC. Can you find that out, dude?
Oh, actually, okay, this is good. Look, they have 7 main goals. First, abolition of all national governments.
That's
the Illuminati? Abolition of all religions except what? Satanism? Nah, this can't be right. Are you fucking serious?
Oh yeah. See, those are like, where'd you get that shit from, man?
Don't tell me it's Wikipedia.
No, it's not Wikipedia. Dude.
'Cause
What is it? Wikipedia? Where'd you get it from?
From the news.
That's not the news, dude. That looks like a 14-year-old did it on his basement. Look at that website. That's a wonky ass internet one version website.
That's the shit.
Come on, man. Some kid did that shit from his basement.
Okay. Everyone says they were founded by the same guy, Adam Weishaupt.
All right, that's probably true.
Okay, in
Right.
the 1770s.
Right.
Okay. It was in Germany.
The people can't hear what the fuck you're saying. You need a
Well,
fucking
anyways,
mic, dude.
I need a mic.
We need to find.
We'll get a
We
mix.
need to find a way to plug your mic in. You're saying cool shit. Just people can't hear what the fuck you're saying. We need a mic. But that thing I was telling you about the Brown University. No, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I don't know. Can you find that out, dude? Skull and Bones. What university is it on? Skull and Bones. It's a fraternity, right?
Oh, okay.
It's a fraternity in a very famous university. I'm pretty sure it's in DC, bro. It's right here.
Skull and Bones?
The Skull and Bones. Yeah, Skull and Bones. And the thing is, there's an initiation thing where like you have to get naked. Like you get naked and you go. There's like a little altar. Like there's recreations of it of YouTube. We'll pull it out
What
later.
the hell?
You get naked and then you got like this little altar. Then you grab like a little skull.
That's the secret Yale Society.
Yale, the University of Yale. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, they give you a little skeleton, right? You hold it and you like kiss it, and then they give you this little like axe, and they pretend to kill you. They go like, they just touch you.
What the
You
fuck?
just lay down. You're fucking naked, You just lay down, then they cover you up, and they do this whole little ritual where you supposedly die and come back. And when you come back, you're better. But they have this shit recorded on tape. They got you naked doing all this crazy shit.
What the
And George Bush did it. John Kerry did it. His dad did it.
What the
Bill Clinton did it, I think. There's a bunch of fucking famous presidents who did
What
it.
the
And a
fuck?
bunch of others, man. Like people in position of power.
Oh,
And a lot of like dudes that were there, like they, you know, let's say you were in Skull and Bones with me.
okay.
I'll help you get in power, dude. You know what I mean? Like they will help them gain a position of power, like an advantageous position, and they got all this shit recorded apparently, man. And it's not hidden that they were in this fraternities, man.
Damn.
Just the fact that it's called a Skull and motherfucking Bones, and this dude got to be the president. Fuck you.
I mean,
Yeah, George Bush and someone else.
His dad and John Kerry
Yeah.
and George Bush's dad. See if you can find the ritual. See if you can find the ritual on YouTube. It's Skull and Bones initiation ritual on
Damn.
YouTube, and they just some people reenact it. And there was a movie about this, man. Like it was a terrible fucking movie, boring as fuck. But it was about a dude who like people are trying to get him to join,
oh shit.
but like, I think he has to like do something with his girlfriend. It was like a little B movie.
I think they kind of did. They had an episode in Family Guy.
Family Guy.
You seen that?
I don't think so, man.
The Chris were joining like this group, his grandpa whatever, and they were doing like this ritual thing and stuff.
Yeah, like
It was
fucking
funny,
Masons.
though. Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I would say like if they exist,
Right.
let them have it. Like it's not you. If they exist, you can't do shit. I would say that if they really exist, you can't do shit because they actually
They run
control
the thing.
everything. So
However, man, like if people were really like if everybody found out about it and they were like, holy shit, they're doing what? All right, how many are they? How many are we?
I feel
Oh
you.
shit! All right, we
Because-
actually don't have to listen to them.
Yeah, I mean, but for that to happen, the chances are like very little.
Yeah,
Cause
true.
what I said that because some people are like taking that as an excuse not to fucking live their own life.
Yeah, to close into the shit. dude.
Like they're taking that
Right.
as an excuse not to. They're like, oh fuck it, these people control my life. Yeah, I'm just gonna be like a loser.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? I know some people.
I can
like
see that happen.
So,
They're like, yeah, no matter what I do, they still run our shit. So I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. Yeah, a lot of people don't have that like. I want to say fight. Like it sounds douchey, dude. I hate to say it, but like a lot of people don't have that like fight instinct. You know that like fight
yeah,
for my own improvement type thing.
and one other thing that bothers me about like America or coming here or living here is like how people try to like imitate others. It's just
What do you
that
mean?
annoys me. Like everybody like try to be somebody. Like what I'm trying to say is if you're a rap or whatever.
Well, I mean
thing is,
that's kind of everywhere, man.
that's everywhere, but
That's not just here.
I feel you.
What happens is
The
that
thing
here
is-
they
but-
do a lot better job at it.
The thing is everywhere is that people don't know enough. That's what you gotta
True,
understand.
true,
You know
true,
what I
true.
mean?
Right.
Everywhere there's no information. Here is like you're right there. How you try? There's all the information. I'm not gonna lie. When I came over here, I didn't know enough. I was
Right.
trying to be who I was in. Like, I was trying to be gangster and all
Right.
that hood.
It was a cool thing to do at the
It
time.
was a
right.
cool thing, but when I really think about it,
Yeah, this
what
is
am I
silly.
really doing was silly.
Yeah, it's stupid. You're wasting your
And,
fucking time. with
Yeah,
it.
like I said, if somebody did it outside of this country or whatever, I don't blame them because they don't know enough. And you just looking at from far away, everything look glamorous.
Well, like for instance, man, like in my country, I remember people looking at the whole Britney Spears thing, right, in the
Okay.
'90s, and girls used to wear like the little cut shirts because she started wearing those.
yeah.
So all the girls got into that, and they were trying to do what she did. Whereas girls here were trying to do that too, along with other things, because they have access to it, man. Like I remember over there, I never saw a single Super Mario toy, not a single one. But because we just don't have, it's just
Access
not
to
there.
it.
You know,
Yeah,
we don't
I
have
feel you.
access to it. You
I
know what I
feel
mean?
you.
Whereas if we did, people would be doing the same thing they did here. I think it's just here you're bombarded with Kim Kardashian 24/7.
Oh,
So
God.
girls look into her. You know what I mean? You're bombarded with the Kardashians, what the fuck they're doing and all this shit. 24/7 everywhere you look. You can actually avoid it if you unplug yourself from television.
I feel you.
But a lot of people get into it, man. It's a hole that once it sucks you in, they got you, dude.
Oh, definitely.
And it's such a fabricated fucking reality. It's not real,
Oh,
man.
definitely.
They're playing
not.
characters.
Hell yeah. Kim Kardashian, if you ever gonna listen to this, I love you. I went. I want to eat your ass, and I just
Oh.
want to say, like,
Oh shit.
God, you got no talent, but still want to fuck you. But my bad, Kanye. I'm just saying what it is. You know what I mean?
Kanye West is gonna come after you, son.
Oh shit, my bad, bro.
Kanye West is
My
gonna
bad,
send,
dog.
Kanye West is gonna send the Illuminati after you, son. Fucking Kanye. That's another dude that they just like a rumored Illuminati.
Oh yeah, I
type
mean,
character.
ooh, if you go to rap, man, what,
There's so many, man. There's so
supposedly, Jay-Z's like the king. He's a devil. Kanye is like his right hand man.
Right.
Um,
Rihanna.
Rihanna,
Lady Gaga,
and
Madonna.
the queen is Beyonce. Like
That's
I said,
so silly.
like I said, some people you might be right. You have your own views. I can't really hate on that, but come on, man. Like just because somebody has sexes doesn't really mean they like connect to like devil or whatever shit. I'm not. Like I said, it might be true.
Well, what
Yeah.
they have, man, what they say on JC is, he always throwing up the diamond.
Yeah.
Right. They're like, oh, he's always doing it by his eye, and it's like the little pyramid, and he's been doing this. I remember JC back when he started. He's always been doing it, right? And people didn't say shit back then. Now that the Illuminati thing got bigger, they're like, oh shit, guess what? He's doing it too, and this. And it's like, what came first? We'll always talk about this. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Are people doing it because they know it's going to bring publicity and it's going to make them bigger?
Yep.
Or does it bring publicity because they're doing it? You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck?
Like we talked about it at the
Right.
time. It's about milking it. If I'm in that position and if I know like whatever I do gets publicity, and if I know that whatever I do I could get sell out of, I can make money out of it, why the fuck not? I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? Like I said, if I wear a T-shirt of like just some stupid shit on my
right.
on a T-shirt, and then somebody says, "Oh, that's Illuminati," and then 100 million people buy that, and it's really not Illuminati. Do I give a fuck?
Right. Well, take this for instance. Back in like, let's say 98, 99, when the whole Illuminati thing wasn't blown up as it is right now.
Okay.
Imagine back then you would sell T-shirts with like a little pyramid and the eye on it, right?
Okay.
We'd be like, there's a pyramid from the dollar bill. Now that everyone knows about it, they're like, oh shit, Illuminati shirt, and they just, even as a joke, buy it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For me, it's milking it. That's how it, like, if you know.
As long as there's money behind it, there's usually ulterior motives, and there's usually like there's usually not a pure intent. A lot of times there is. It's possible to make money out of something and sell it out of a passion, and you need a way of living. So that's your means of living. But for the most part, man, usually when there's money involved, it gets fishy and it gets cloudy, and you don't really come through as an honest person. You know what I mean? Or as an honest product. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Who the fuck knows, man? But the whole JC Illuminati, my issue with it is this, right? Any artist that people accuse them of being Masons, Illuminati, or like Satanists, and all this shit is like, yeah, it's not. I'm not saying it's not possible. Who the fuck knows? Crazier things have happened.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely.
I'm not saying it's not possible. However, my issue is this: it sounds cartoonish that a giant organization who's running the world is gonna let you peek at their intents through songs. That sounds to me like, in The Lion King in a Disney movie, when the Scar's like singing about what the fuck he's gonna do, and like he's with the hyenas, and they're all. It happens in every Disney movie, not just The Lion King. The bad guy gets together and they sing about what they're gonna do, and they sing and they make the songs and a choreographed dance. And they all talk about like what they're gonna do, and like, oh, I'm gonna win this and kill this guy and do that. And here they are, like fucking people who run the world supposedly doing this. It sounds stupid.
It is. I mean, like I said, if whoever buys from the idea that Illuminati runs or whatever, that's your opinion. Live with it, die with it. But like for me, you should just kind of like look at in the broader, like just look at it. Hey, if these people really doing that, would they really tell you their secret? Like, think about it.
Right, probably not.
Like, if I tell you my secret, that means you would kind of find out my weakness right through it, and you kind of would destroy me, like sooner or later.
Right.
So,
wouldn't the argument to that? And I'm just playing devil's advocate. I don't necessarily agree with this.
Okay.
But wouldn't the argument to that be that that's their whole thing? Like the Illuminati, they pride themselves in showing you, like letting you peek into, like, I'm gonna do this to you and you can't do shit about it. Like they pride themselves in doing that.
I mean, that might be right. Like
First
I
of all,
said,
assuming they even exist.
I'm new to this. I'm just learning. It's just ideas after ideas. So
Who the fuck knows, man?
who the fuck knows?
Who the fuck knows
And
about that shit?
I guess we're gonna change our subject to something else. Ricky Rose.
You read my mind, man. I was gonna make a smoother connection to that. I was just gonna say another artist that's Illuminati, Rose, Ricky Rose, Rick Ross.
My man is the biggest. He's
That's a character.
Ricky Rose. Take a bow. That's all I could say, man.
Yeah, that dude is. He's not a bad rapper. Whether he writes his shit or not, he's not a bad. He makes good songs, man. Those are good songs.
Oh, definitely.
They're silly. They're not. Nobody's gonna be quoting him.
Oh, definitely.
20 years from now, nobody's gonna have like Tupac shirt sells to this day.
Definitely,
Biggie,
definitely.
there's the argument. Nobody 20 years from now is gonna be like Rick Ross, the best rapper alive, or anything. And so, however, he makes fun music. I'll give you that.
He does.
He makes fun music. He's a silly dude. My issue with this motherfucker is that he's not using his own name, and he doesn't have to use that name.
Rick Ross?
Yeah, he doesn't have to use that name. You can change your name. You can change. You can change. You can change. Cut this shit, dude.
It's just funny.
Yeah, that's Rick Ross. That's Rick Ross. Look at him with his fat fucking face and the glasses.
Please put your T-shirt on every time you go on TV.
Put your tits
man.
away, son. Stop showing them. Suddenly, this turned into a fucking Rap City the basement thing. There's
Hey, the black dude is in the house.
there's music fading in and out. They usually talk. That's like a weird thing. How in like black videos, they usually talk over a beat.
Oh yeah, I mean,
They talk over a beat and they're like, you know, have you ever listened to like 93.9 or one of those radios? They're talking over a beat, like it's just a beat playing in the background, and like the anchor, whatever the fuck, the hostess, they'll be like, oh yeah, you know, whatever the fuck, talking about the game from last night, and then they're like, oh, who we got on the line? Who we got on the line? Shanita, what do you got on the line for us? And they're like, hey, Shanita from Columbia Heights, DC. Shout out to and all this shit.
oh man.
Oh, dude, but I fucking love it. They're having fun with it.
Oh,
Fuck it.
definitely, man.
It's chill, but it's just a different experience than like those AM. Have you ever listened to AM radio?
Nah, never.
Oh shit, AM radio is all old people.
Oh, really?
It's all old people, and a lot of there's all these Republican channels. I
Oh,
fucking
damn.
love listening to them. It's like during the elections, the Romney fans, they were like, you know, he would be like, oh, so what do we got for talking a very monotone, boring tones. They're like, today in the news, Senator Romney was presented with the award of da 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 da. No. They talking like very more. They're like,
oh, damn.
we got a call on line one. What do you got for us? Welcome to the da 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 morning show. And it's like, oh hey, it's like usually some writing. Hey, I just wanted to say hi to my whatever. We support Senator Romney. Obama's trying to take our liberties and all. Oh my God, you silly bitch! What are you doing? Get the fuck out of here,
No, man. Thank God the election was over, man.
Obama, Romney.
I mean, thank God it was over. I didn't care whoever won. I knew Obama was gonna win, but
Shit is fixed, son. It's not real.
thank God it was over because it was just annoying as fuck. Like everywhere you go, it's just ad, and it was that shit. Was
You know what's
bullshit.
fucked up? YouTube knows your race and all that shit, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Now, when you're watching videos on YouTube during the election, these motherfuckers will show you Romney or Obama. I'll be watching it with different friends, and these bitches will show me Obama credits. I'm like, bitch, I don't like him. And then they will show another friend of mine. They will show him Romney shit. Like, I don't like him either. But they show that shit, man. They know your race, and they try to bombard you with it.
I mean,
It's like that's not viral marketing, but that's like active marketing. They're like, they know what you are, they know what, you know, the kind of shit that you like, and they go with it. There's this thing, man. Have you heard of it? It's in the cable boxes.
what is that?
You know, like the cable boxes, right? For
Yeah.
Verizon, whatever. They want to add this thing, the newer cable box modems. They want to put a camera in there, and it's always recording you.
Oh,
Back to Illuminati, by the way.
oh shit.
It's always recording. Now check this out. Based on whatever the fuck it sees, it identifies like a young 20-something-year-old male.
okay.
It will show you like
Which
something you would like. You know what I mean? The
Okay.
commercials on the TV will be designed for you, aimed at you. If
Oh,
it's a chick,
shit.
it will show like, you know, Kim Kardashian shoes commercial, JC
What
Penney,
the fuck?
JC Penney, we have a big sale this weekend. If it's a guy, they'll show, oh, we got a UFC on this weekend, da 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 da. And if it's a couple, they show some condoms commercial and shit like that, man. Like it's active advertisement.
definitely, I have
Look,
two
see if you can
questions.
find the story of that shit, man.
I have two questions on that. Like, let's say you're a customer of this new product.
Oh, I would just put a tape over it. I don't
Would
give a
you,
fuck,
would
son.
you be happy or would you be mad?
Fuck no, I don't want no cameras in my house, man.
Okay, I mean
Fuck outta
that's
here.
true, but
I don't mind the active advertisement. Like,
like I said, that has good part. At the same time, it takes your privacy away.
I mean,
But
I
at
don't
the
think
same-
there's any good part, man.
Let's just say you have a busy life.
Right?
And then this thing right there is kind of records you and then literally gives you everything you would a person that your age.
Right. See,
would
but then
like.
when do you discover new shit? You know what I
That's
mean?
true.
How do you discover something that you know what I used to love, man? Those fucking like in the CD section in Best Buy in Circus City.
Okay.
You would go there and like looking for whatever. I bought Little John and the East Side Boys, the Kings of Crunk, right? While looking for that, I run into a Guns N' Roses CD. You run into this and you run into that.
I mean,
Things that you never expect to see. You're like, holy fuck, this is awesome. And you can try it out with the headphones. That shit is gone, dude. It's dead.
oh yeah.
It died already.
I mean, the thing is, the technology is sucking everything away.
It makes it
thing.
easier, but it takes a like, it makes it all like connected, more connected, but at the same time not as connected. Like not, you don't get that interaction with the people in
Oh,
the
no.
store, and you ask the cashier, "Hey, what's the new CD? What are people buying a lot?" And he'll tell you, "Oh, this is the hot shit right now." You know what I mean?
I was
It
in
just doesn't
my,
fucking happen.
The other day, a month or whatever ago, was my English class. My English teacher is old school dude,
Right.
and this
Try to
dude
talk closer to it, dude.
Oh yeah, he's an old school dude, and
Right.
he was like, "What the fuck happened to human being? Like, what happened to humanity? You know?"
Right.
He said one day I went to Starbucks coffee, and
Right.
he's just trying to have a conversation with just people.
Right.
He just walked in and he literally said everybody just connected to their shit.
Right. They're connected as fuck, but they're like this.
Yeah, I mean maybe my guess 20, 30 years from now, I don't think you're gonna have talking to people might disappear or something. It'll be just texting or on a phone, whatever.
Or we have stupid antennas coming out of our heads. We just
I don't know,
broadcast
I
your
mean-
thoughts into each other.
The world is a crazy world, and we're just spectators. That's how I see it. It's a fucked up world.
This fucking world is not real,
and in
man. So
America, we're just we have a front seat. Just enjoy it, man.
that's right. That is true, man. When we're in here, in this country,
That's the
we
phone.
get the first wave of whatever the fuck comes out.
Definitely.
We get it.
We're sitting in a front seat, just
Yeah, that's
maybe
true.
VIP, man. We're just chilling and shit,
We got it so
Fucking
easy.
fucking enjoying it.
We
man.
got it so fucking easy.
Yeah, man.
Did you see the in Syria? What the fuck's going on right now?
Yeah, man. It's fucked out, yo.
I saw this video. It's called what is that guy called? Bashar al-Assad,
Yeah,
the guy.
Yeah.
And there was this video called it's by Vice TV, dude. This company that makes really fucking good documentaries on
Okay.
YouTube. And they posted this 5-part documentary, and I think the first one is the kiss of Bashar or something, the kiss of al-Assad or something, right?
Damn.
And it's like a video of how all the casualties in the neighborhoods that have nothing to do with the war.
Damn.
This motherfucker sends rockets and shit in the
What?
middle of a neighborhood where there's not a war. That's not a war. A war is you shoot me because I'm trying to shoot you.
I feel
If
you.
you're shooting innocents, that's not a war. That's an assault.
Rest in peace, by the way, for the people that died.
Yeah.
The Connecticut kids.
Oh, those two, and
forgot about
anywhere.
the Connecticut
Yeah,
kids.
no, I mean, we were gonna talk about that
Yeah.
later, but rest in peace, the people that died in Syria and everywhere in the world, because every time war happens, is the people that lose their life are the innocent ones, which really
Yeah, man.
annoys me
Yeah,
as
yeah.
fuck.
What do you got?
I get the info.
Hold on. Give me the mic.
So Verizon has filed a patent for a cable box that watches what you're doing and shows commercials based on what it sees. So for instance, if it sees that people are cuddling, then it's gonna show commercials for romantic vacations or flowers.
That's fucking quick. Let me see that link.
That's on the news. It was on Fox.
Fox, you
damn.
dirty
Wait, so it's-
motherfuckers.
So Verizon's gonna have it.
Oh, you dirty bitches. Verizon's gonna have it.
He has
Fuck, man.
files.
I got Verizon, but I got the old box modem, dude. My shit got no camera on it.
Well,
And if they tell me to update, I'll just put a tape over that bitch. I'll spray
it's not
paint.
to fix the audio.
Go ahead, listen to me beat off. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. Listen to me beat off. I don't
Actually, you get near to the modem.
yeah. They can keep the camera on. I don't get nothing interesting happens in my living room, dude. That's why I got. If you go to my room, no cameras. No, I mean,
Oh,
I'm sorry,
word.
no TVs, no nothing. I got in my room. I have a bed and some kettlebells.
Oh,
Nothing
shit.
else. I'm living the
Old
good
school
life in my room. Yeah.
That's what's up,
I got the
man.
technology, the Xbox and the TV and the Wii, everything's upstairs. So you won't see nothing interesting in my living room, man. All you're gonna
True
see me
that.
is like you're gonna see me having lunch. You're gonna see me watching TV and beating off. That's you're not gonna see anything cool. Go ahead, I don't give a shit.
I mean, that's how it is, man.
It's I got nothing to hide there. But however, I still don't want a fucking camera there.
True that. I feel you, man.
I don't want a fucking camera in my room, man. There's apparently like kind of the same thing, right? That set up at Verizon, but some people wanted, not some people, but some companies, I think in Vegas already do it, and they have it in the urinals. You know, like you're pissing.
Oh, fuck.
But it's not recording your dick, man. It's recording your face.
Oh,
it's not even
shit.
recording. It just has like facial recognition, and like it checks your face, and it's like you know you look like a white guy. This, that, and the little ad in front of you changes to this or changes to that, and different things.
Oh,
Also in the
shit.
airport, like somehow I don't really understand it, man. Somehow it recognizes face recognition, age, and shows you different ads. It's all about marketing and ads, man.
Market, yeah. I mean, it's all about that John Doe, man. It's all about
John
money.
Doe.
Yeah.
There's that you know what's the stupidest type of advertisement, but I'm guessing it has to work because they do it so much. I don't know. I've never met an idiot who believed on it. No, I'm lying. I think I've met people who believe on it. It's that when you get those emails, hot local singles in your area, hot local horny girls ready to meet you right in your area. Oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's all these hot chicks and like, oh hey, that's why I use fake names, man. Like for those accounts, like my name would be Butthole or whatever, and the girls are like, hey Butthole, you want to meet up in the coffee shop and shit? Like,
shit.
so they're just reading whatever that is. Like,
What
that's
the
not robot.
fuck?
That's not a girl, you silly bitch. Like hot new singles in your area, they want to meet you. 20-year-old, and she's like, oh, I'm lonely tonight. I could use some company.
Come on, man.
You know, there's a poor fuck out there who just came to the country. Like some dude, some little immigrant just got here,
True that.
and they told him that he's like, holy shit, dude, there's chicks online. And he's chatting with them every day.
Fuck that world, man.
Back in the day when when we just got internet, like back in 2001, there was dial-up, man. You remember
yeah.
that? Like,
I had that joint when I came here. God damn, man, that joint was so fucked up.
and you had to kind of match it so nobody would just like, nobody's using the phone, right? Nobody pick up the phone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna search something up, and then like choo choo choo,
Oh,
and then it's like you're online, fucking American Online, you're logged on, and it's like, oh, you try to do shit fast, and like the fucking page takes like a minute to load. You're like, oh god damn it! And then somebody picks up the phone, or somebody calls.
man. You fucked.
They're like, oh fuck, I gotta do it again. It's so annoying, man.
Damn,
It was so stupid.
The last 5-6 years, we just kind of poof.
Blew the fuck up.
Fuck yeah, we went out. Wait, no, phones used to be like. Remember those phones? Yeah, you had to.
The flip
close them.
phones,
Yeah,
right.
Flip phones.
Even before that, man. Remember the fucking bricks? We talked
Yeah.
about that with Kevin, man.
Yeah.
We talked about it on the last podcast, and Kevin, we were talking about the beepers. And you know what? He said something interesting, man, that I never knew. He said there was the beepers, right? But there was also the two-way beepers. Is that what he called them?
What?
The beepers that you can text. What the fuck did he say? Two-way beepers?
Two-way pagers.
Two-way pages.
Pages.
Right?
Okay.
Fucking beepers, you know.
Okay.
But the two-way ones. And the thing is, on these, like, you can send. It has a little QWERTY keyboard. You can type shit and send it back and forth. And what I told him was like, somebody from today can go back to those times and use one of those, and they wouldn't give a fuck.
True
That's
that.
texting.
Oh, actually, talking about that, when I was working by that, by parking lot,
Right.
we was actually using that. I was like this big ass shit. It's like, well, it was back. I'm pretty
I
sure.
think that's
it
a
was,
walkie-talkie, bro.
No, it wasn't walkie-talkie. We
Yeah.
could text each other.
What?
We could. I was like, I'm pretty sure it was back in the day, cell phone.
Oh, okay, this cheap asshole
was-
doesn't want to upgrade his
Oh
system.
man, this motherfucker's a cheap ass motherfucker. That's another story. But I was wondering where the fuck did he get it? But I guess you're right. That's what it was. I
Yeah,
used-
man. Because
Oh.
otherwise, like, you would have just a beeper, and we talked about this shit last time, man. This is boring as fuck. Where you had like a beeper, right? People would just call you, and then you gotta find a payphone.
Oh, true. Damn. Yo,
You gotta find a when the fuck's the last time you saw a payphone?
payphone. Oh my god.
I think there's one in
man.
Tyson's.
What?
A payphone?
Do you remember that time I was coming back from court? I couldn't
yeah.
find a fucking
There's
phone.
no
for
payphones,
real?
man.
Oh shit.
I had to go into a 7-Eleven and borrow the phone.
Damn.
I remember they used to be like everywhere at one point. Like,
See, like if you're a pretty girl, you can just ask a dude, "Can I borrow your phone for a second?"
yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll give her my phone.
shit.
But then they wanna like talk to you and shit.
the word, whoo, we
But then you
gone
got
somewhere else, man. That's
But-
what's up, though. I respect. Like I said, we might have lost something, but I respect to the point where we are right now.
it's really fucking different, man. It's really fucking trippy, like the way things are turning out. Like nobody could foreshadow the internet.
Oh, and
40 years ago, try this for a second. Try explaining the internet. Let's say I'm from, 1970. You teleport to 2012. Oh, what's this internet? What's the internet?
I guess I go in there to get information.
Oh, like a library?
Literally, yeah, just a library.
Okay, how do you use it? How do you get it?
Nah, I don't know, man.
It might as well be fucking magic.
I mean,
I don't understand it.
I'm
I don't know
pretty
what
sure-
the fuck the internet is, man.
Yeah, if you
And we
bring-
use it every day.
True that.
I use it every day, and I don't understand it, man. I don't know what the fuck it is. And you can try to put words into it. You can be like, oh, it's data. It's information that travels through the fucking, through the cables, and it comes through you in the form of, connectivity and all this shit. You don't know what the fuck you're saying,
True
you
that.
silly bitch. You know what I mean? If you have to create, like, if I give you a fucking computer, like, we lose power. You know what I mean? Imagine we lose all fucking power. Verizon towers are gone, and I give you a laptop. Here, can you make this connect to the internet again? And you're like, okay, press connect. It doesn't work. What do you do
Fuck
now?
it. True that.
That's
Damn,
all we know how to do. We don't know how to fix the central main shit.
True that. Dang, yo. I mean, I never really thought of.
Yeah,
that
man, we
deep,
use it
but-
every day, and we don't know what the fuck it is. It might as well be magic, man.
What?
Because it's the internet. What the fuck is it? It travels through the fucking air, dude. There's nothing connected to this, and it's coming here right now. It travels through the air. Is it going through me? Is it going around me? What the fuck is it doing?
I mean, like I said, somebody with.
Well, the Wi-Fi? Or
Are you talking about just?
You mean-
This is just a small network, like a LAN.
right, this
does
was
the LAN go?
this was the question. This was the question. You're fucking yelling, dude.
Huh?
You're yelling.
Okay, I can
Yeah.
say yeah.
This was the question. If you're a dude from the 1970s and you travel to the future, somebody asks you, "Hey, what's the internet?"
Okay. Each local network is called a LAN, okay? The LANs go connected to a backbone network
Okay.
that spans like for let's say a couple miles, less than a couple miles, okay? Those backbones go connected to a fucking metropolitan area network. And they call it MAN, like MAN, man. And those MANs go connected to a wide area network, which just spans across the states, pretty much.
So
like
LAN goes to man and man goes to WAN.
No. LAN goes to backbones. LANs go to BNs. BNs go to mans. WANs, yeah.
Yeah, see, man.
I didn't understand. Imagine.
Not
a
even
guy
him.
from-
he's just saying noise. He's just making words like noise with his mouth. He's saying
I know.
you know what it is, but you don't quite you don't understand it. You don't know how. If the wild would fuck up, you can't fix it. Nobody.
The internet is a network of networks.
You know what I mean? It's just noise. We don't quite understand. Like we kind of picture it, but we don't fucking know exactly what it's saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Trickery,
And
it's magic. Boom.
we don't know what the fuck it is, man. Just picture what he said right now.
True
The
that.
LAN to the backbone to the man to the WAN. That sounds like a legend. Think about it for a second. If we lose all internet and then we try to explain, like the power goes out today, end of the world, this Thursday, right?
True that.
And then your kids are born. Daddy, what was it like when you were alive? Oh, we used to have this thing called the internet. And the internet used to have us all connected. And through the internet, we could buy things and see pictures and see videos and like talk to everybody. We could see naked girls and all this shit. We're like, what? Really? How did the internet work, Dad? And it's like, oh, well, there was the LANs. And the LANs would work with the backbones. The backbones work with the man, and then the man would get it from the WAD. And the kids would write this shit down, and generation after generation, it would turn into literally a character called LAN. That character called LAN had a backbone that connected to another man, and that man talked to a dude named WAD, and WAD gave us internet. And people would believe that shit. I bet you $200 million that would turn into a religion of the internet.
That could be.
That's how
I ain't
fucking
gonna
shit gets
lie.
started,
I mean,
man.
He's right though. I mean, you're right. I mean,
That's how shit gets started.
it is.
There-
It's crazy though. You're right. Like I never really thought of I use the internet like literally every fucking day, but
What is the internet? Yeah.
like what the fuck is it? Like how the fuck this shit work? Like truly works, not like element, whatever, man or whatever.
Well, because it's
how the
fucking invisible.
Fuck that should work. Like,
Right. Because a while ago you would say, oh well, it travels through cables. It's data. Now, bitch, it goes through the air. Now, is it going through me or is it going around me? That's the question.
I don't know, man.
What is it doing to me? You know what I mean? What is Wi-Fi? Is Wi-Fi slowly cooking us?
I mean, it is. Like,
You think so?
I mean, if you kind of read like researches and everything, like
Right.
You get cancers out of like the cell phone.
Cell phone signals, right?
Even now, Wi-Fi usage and everything.
You know what's one
because the
really
sensors-
trippy thing, man? The bees. Have you seen that documentary? Where's the bees? It's on Netflix. It's like
Nah, I
I
haven't
think it's
seen
called
it.
Where's the Bees or what happened to the honeybee, something like that, right? And it's about how areas where there's like no Wi-Fi, no cell phone towers,
Okay.
bunch of bees. You bring in cell phone towers, no,
No
bees.
bees.
And the
Trippy.
plants die, and like what the fuck happens to them, man? Like,
Trippy, man.
you know what I mean? And it's like all these bees are fucking dead. What the fuck's going on? And we are the very first generation. Like, our parents obviously use cell phones.
Yeah.
But I think, us, not even maybe us, man, like the kids born in 2000,
Yeah.
those kids, those are the very first generation to live their whole lives with a cell phone attached to their fucking head.
Oh, true.
We're going to be the first one with the most of our lives attached to our head,
True,
to
true.
a phone attached to our head. So when we're like fucking 80, they're going to start discovering shit that we didn't know,
We
man.
didn't know.
Things that you only have to do it through time. And, maybe 50 years.
This is a map of the internet. Well, from the 1980s. Imagine this times a million.
So where does the internet start?
It's all lines.
Show it on the camera, dude. Put that. See if you
From the
can.
1980s.
Put it like next to it.
Can you see that
See,
shit?
that's why we need the other laptop.
Yeah, but we gotta learn how to use it, dude.
It's crazy.
That's the map of the internet. Now where does it originate?
originate?
Hold on, let's describe this shit for the audio listeners, man, because this is confusing as fuck if you're not looking at it.
That was the ARPANET.
You can Google this shit. The ARPANET geographic map. What the fuck's ARPANET?
I don't know. But
It sounds like a bad guy in a RoboCop movie. ARPANET. It sounds like a Pokemon. Like the ARPANET. You need. Oh shit! What is that?
This is how it was in the beginning. Like,
Oh, that's
that's like the main highway. There was only one highway.
that's the ARPANET back in what year?
1980.
So bitches like in Florida didn't have no internet.
No.
Let me see it. Let me see it
Because
again.
it used to be only between like universities.
Okay, so it went from San Diego to
San Diego.
NCAR. What is NCAR? Nevada or something, I guess.
University of Illinois, University of Pittsburgh,
Dude,
some other university
Is that
of
Pittsburgh?
North Carolina, I guess.
I
University of
guess
North Carolina. That is not North Carolina,
I
son.
don't know. No, yeah, that's New York. I don't know.
I guess that, like, when I really think about it, to find out how this thing works, like how this thing got to this point,
Right.
all you gotta do is go back to undeveloped countries and then look how things work, because they are way behind America, and they're
Like this is Sprint's network.
oh
You
damn.
see?
Oh
all over.
shit.
And
Damn.
like, let's say, I don't know what state, like Texas, whatever. Okay.
Right, we're looking at a
They have
map of the
different-
United States right now, with
Oh,
a
their
bunch of
own, like,
lines and
This will be the
towers.
local.
location, notice a WAN, see? And
So
from
where does it originate?
everywhere, dude. It's not.
Just that has
The
a
one-
starting point of like that area, and then
Yeah.
it just connects to another area.
How-
Even if this shit gets fucked up, then you will
I-
have internet.
Right, I see that.
Unless the whole thing goes
Right
up.
now, check this out. This is gonna fuck your mind up. Where is the internet?
It's everywhere.
Right. What if you turn it off in America? They still have it in Europe,
Yeah.
right? What if you turn it off in Europe? They still have it in Asia.
Yeah.
What if you turn
Well,
it off
the
all over the world?
satellite,
Like as
like,
long as
It'll be fine. As long as
No.
there's one, there will be.
what if?
We will pretty much have to like electricity will have to be out.
To turn it, as long as one dude has it, we're good.
One server has it.
As long as one server. Can you imagine if that shit happens? Like
Have you guys seen the show Revolution? It'll be like that.
Oh,
There's
that-
no.
I don't watch anything made by NBC. Son. I don't support network television. No, I'm kidding. It's probably good. This is like it's about that family traveling and they're like fighting for batteries and
You
shit.
won't like it.
It's not. Is it like Lost but less gay?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. The game made it awesome. I like the gay in Lost. That made it funny.
Oh, for real?
Yes. Not enough gay on this show to make it funny, son. Yeah, I don't
didn't
know,
see
man. I
that,
mean,
so.
can you imagine if that shit happened? Like all the servers turned off, and there was just like one left, and everyone's like fighting for control of the server, like just for
Fuck
internet.
yeah. We were. I mean, can you imagine if internet went away some people will turn to zombies, like literally.
They would freak the fuck out.
Fuck yeah! Like some people right now are like too reliant on the internet and everything. Hey, how can I get information?
Well, maybe a lot
can
of
you read a book and then it will give you insight? Fuck no, man.
yeah.
Can
No.
you,
Well, a lot of people's lives might get better. Like imagine some like little 14-year-old girl who's always online.
oh, definitely.
You know what I mean? You cut the internet from her, suddenly she goes out, she sees fucking sunlight and that shit, right? Whereas imagine from the point of view of somebody who actually needs it, man. Like some dude, like delivery trucks.
Oh yeah,
They gotta
definitely.
deliver the food to this area. They need the GPS. They need all this shit.
Definitely.
You know, gone. Guess what? Your city doesn't get no food, bitch.
True that. I mean, like as anything in the world, something has a good side and a bad side.
True.
And well,
I think Doc Stanhope said it best, man. I think Doc Stanhope said a glass bottle, like everything's like a glass bottle, right? A
true.
glass bottle is a beautiful ornament. Like you can put it there and it looks cute, it looks awesome. You can fill it up with liquid and it kills your thirst when you're thirsty.
True.
Or you can shove it up your ass and roll down the stairs and bleed to death. It just
True
depends
that.
how you use it.
True that. I mean, yeah, that's true.
It just depends how you
I
fucking use
guess
it, man.
the younger generation or whoever is coming up right now, they needs to be taught like to use the internet the right way. Cause let's say I'm 10, 12 or whatever. I start using Facebook, Instagram, like Twitter or
Right.
whatever like new social network coming up.
Right.
And if I start using that, I might kind of lose interest on other things that are going on in the world.
Right. You actually become a fucking zombie. You're glued
And
to it.
then one day that shit stops. Guess what you're gonna be? Like
Yeah.
a zombie, like literally.
Or you might get better.
Oh, I mean, you might. Huh?
Who the fuck knows, man? I mean, the thing, or they're gonna freak out and just go crazy. The thing is, man, there's a weird. Some people are fucking. I think I am, man, fucking addicted to the internet. However, I say addicted, but not. You know, like if I don't have access to it, I'm good. But as soon as I get home, guess what the fuck I do? I go online.
Because you kind of lived without it. You know what I mean? You
I know
lived
what life.
without
Right.
internet, so you know what life it is.
True.
without
True.
it.
True.
So even if you don't have, you be like, oh, fuck, I'll do something else.
Right.
But like you said, the kids that like are born right now and then are grown up,
Right.
like they're kind of. Let's say I have a sister.
Right.
Whatever. Like
when
to watch a
when was your
video-
sister born?
3 years ago.
Okay, so
About
she
me.
does not know life without Google.
Without all she know, like to show her a video, you just go on the internet or TV, whatever.
Right.
I lived without TV, and
Right.
if I don't have that, I don't give a fuck. I'll just go outside and play, whatever. Like
Right.
it really doesn't bother, and I'm pretty sure y'all down
Right.
that too.
Right.
But kids growing up right now, think about it. All they know is to watch TV, whatever, on the internet, and then one day, boom, that shit is gone.
Yeah, man. Life has kind of resumed to going from a big screen, like your little screen at work, right? You watch the
Yeah.
little screen at work in your computer. You go home to you go to the little screen on your pocket. Then you go to the little screen on your car. You go home and watch the big screen on your house. Then you check out the little screen again when people call you. And then you go. It's just screen after fucking screen after screen after screen. And it's like it's endless, man. It's just at work. It's all fucking screens, touch screens that you do for you know what I mean.
I
Unless
feel
you work with raw materials, work
Yeah, I
outside
mean,
or
like
whatever.
I
But
said-
still, you were always using these little things on our pockets, and that's man. I have a theory about that shit about the phones. I think they're not gonna be called phones anymore.
What are they gonna be called?
I don't know. We're gonna come up with a new word for it, but I think because phone is just one of the very minor like applications that you have for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Originally it was,
yeah, you're
and
right,
now
you're
phone
right.
is one of the things. But there's people that never make a fucking call with it, and they just look shit up and they just send pictures and like. It's their means of communication, yes, but not necessarily for calling. They send emails and they do a bunch of shit.
True
They
that.
might use it for a call once or twice a day, whereas the rest of the interaction comes from tweeting and texting and shit. That's not a phone, my man. That's a little computer or a little something.
Yeah.
So I think that eventually it's gonna be like an acronym, like the word iPhone. You know what I mean? It didn't
Yeah,
exist, or smartphone. It didn't exist.
True
I
that.
think it eventually is gonna be like a little acronym, like SDR or some little letters.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. But like I said, it has good parts too. Thank God for the internet.
Yeah. Without internet, we wouldn't have porn. Isn't it like? Did you check? There's a statistic, man. Like half. I don't know how much of the internet is. I don't know how much of the internet is porn, but it's like 70% or something.
What the fuck? For real?
Most of it is porn, and I think like when the internet started, like when there were like a few websites. See if you
Okay.
can find that statistic, dude. There's something about like when the internet started, and there was like a few websites, and there was only like 50 websites or something, right?
Oh,
Like
shit.
30 of them were porn.
What?
It was like 20 companies and like 35 were porn. Like that's our priorities.
I mean, do you think it was made for that?
What, the internet?
Yeah.
No, actually, it was made like he said. It was like a communication between universities and
Okay,
scientists,
okay.
something like that.
The government.
The government, son. It was the Illuminati made the internet.
Illuminati.
I don't know, man. I mean,
Thank you, son.
I mean, I don't know. The way shit is going, man, we're way too reliant on technology,
Oh,
but
definitely.
I mean, fuck, it's like here we have this technology that we can use, or we can just fucking ignore it and not do anything with it. And I would say, I mean, shit, fucking use it. Why
Oh,
not? But then you kind of become reliant on it, man. Like, have you ever left your phone at home and you feel fucking naked?
Like, at the moment I might not have it, but damn, at one point I was so addicted that I used to sleep with it. Like I used to
Right.
sleep with my phone.
Giving cancer to your brain.
Yeah, literally, man. I used to be. Man, yo. What I would say is just like, internet is awesome and everything, but just kind of whoever like listening to this kind of know, like the balance of like, you know, use it when you need it, and then try to do something else without it. Because if you become too reliant, I'm not going
Right,
to
like
say.
if it becomes your everything, that's when you have a problem. When you put your eggs in one basket for everything, you know what I mean? Kind of like with a chick too. If you're like, no, dude, I gotta get this chick, and it's like, come on, settle down, bitch.
Definitely.
There's
Oh
a bunch of
yeah,
ones.
actually, I read this article by this Yale, whatever, scientist.
A dude?
Yeah, they're a scientist, and it's a bunch of them, and they're saying the generation that's coming up from now on,
Right.
they're gonna get dumber and dumber, and then
What the fuck? Why?
because think about it. Back in the day, people they would go like, "Oh, what is something?" Like I would ask you a question, and maybe you'd have to go read about it, or kind of ask people, or you'd find out by yourself. But now, oh, what is something? Oh, let me Google that shit. I ain't even gotta do something. I'll Google it. That shit comes. Like everything is right there for you, so you don't really have to think. I ask you a question, you don't even have to think. Just second, Google, you get the answer. You know what I mean? And that's how it's gonna be, and it's gonna get better and better. Like the answer you're gonna get from Google is gonna get better and better. So you're like, you don't even have to work your mind out if you really think about it, because everything you need is right there for you. So dumber in a way. I'm not saying they would be stupid, but they wouldn't have to use their mind as much as maybe our parents did, or maybe we did.
Lose their critical thinking.
That too, you're right.
But you don't think they're gonna stop discovering shit? Like, I mean, they're gonna have the answers to most things, right? But there's always gonna be like a new wave of discoveries.
Oh,
and so there's always a new wave of thinking, man. I don't necessarily agree with that, man.
They might be, but I'm talking about the majority though. Like the majority.
Right, most people don't discover shit. We never
yeah.
discover shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, dude, I always say that.
There will be people that will be smart enough to kind of be outside of the box. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hate on them. There will be actually the ones that will be getting
Right, presenting innovation
yeah,
and shit.
definitely.
But there's a bunch of others who are just following. I mean, but yet though, if you look at it, man, like today, right?
okay.
Today, most of us read.
Yeah.
Hundreds of years ago, that was a luxury. Like not everybody knew how to read. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very few people knew how to read. There was actually a saint, like in Europe. There was a guy who was like he was like a priest or some shit, right? I think it's Saint something, whatever the fuck. He's a saint now, right?
Okay.
Because this motherfucker used to grab a book, and he would grab the book, and he taught everybody to read. He taught everybody how to read, right?
Okay.
And he showed them. He's like, this is the A, letter A, and this is how you read this. You read this like calculus textbook
Okay.
made by Peter, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
You know? And everybody would read it the same. They would be like, Mountain Dew,
Dude.
170 calories. That's the only way everyone knows how to read.
Yeah.
But this is what this bitch did. He looked at it, and then he looked at them, he said, Mountain Dew. And they were like, "Oh shit, how does he read silently?" They're like, "He doesn't have to say the words. He can like
Sure.
he can read it without saying the words." And that was alien to these people.
I feel
That's how
you.
dumb they were, man. And they thought he was a saint. They were like, and this motherfucker used it. He was like, "I'm God sent. God sent me. I can do this shit. God loves me. That's why I can do all this. You guys can." And he used to like read the Bible like that. Like everybody would read it like a child, like kids in first
Yeah,
grade. They
yeah,
would read it out loud, word by word. This would be like, silent reading, stare at it, and then look up and recite everything he just read. And everyone was,
Like amazing.
amazed by it. It was
I feel you.
insane.
I feel you.
I bet you that dude used that shit to get laid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he
That
will.
motherfucker
Oh,
was-
he did.
That
man.
dude was
Oh,
swinging
yeah,
dick
yeah,
around
yeah.
town. Yeah. God, that dude, he was slinging dick around town.
The thing about like people that kind of think, or they probably do. People that know like a little bit more than like most of the society, they kind of milk it, man. They milk that shit.
True.
Hey, I know enough. Bitch, come here.
Right. The thing is, who's to blame? The suckers or the
I don't
or
blame
the one doing the scamming? I mean, because if you're scamming people, you're a
suckers.
dirty asshole. You're a dirty bitch if you're scamming people.
That's true.
But however, there is some suckers, and it's your personal responsibility to not be a sucker.
Thank you for bringing it up. I actually
Suckers
had-
at the bar?
Yeah,
What?
I had a topic because I was having
What? Seconds of the bar.
the bar.
suckers at the bar.
Oh, you
man.
guys should know a lot about that, dude.
Oh, and I was actually having a conversation with my boy today, and
Yeah.
we're talking about like gold diggers. Like, what's your view about them?
Gold diggers,
Yeah,
diggers,
I'm saying like,
I
would you hate on them? Like,
diggers with no R, DAGGGAH, son, because I got street
diggers.
cred.
Oh
Psych.
shit.
What was the other one? Bappa.
Baba.
Oh man, you gotta love black people in the things, the shit they come up with. I fucking love it.
Oh, hell
But it's
yeah,
gotta be
man.
authentic. I can't say that shit. I can't say gold digger.
Gold digger.
I'm not authentic enough to say that shit. I gotta say gold digger.
Gold
Now, I don't know what I think about him. Shit. I mean, as long as they both know what the fuck is going on. You know what I mean? For instance, the Anna Nicole Smith. You know what happened with that?
What happened?
You know who Anna Nicole Smith
Yeah,
is?
she's a porn star or whatever.
Well, she was actually a model, man. She was like in the 90s, she was a pretty girl model. She was a big bitch too.
Oh, for
She was some people, I don't agree with it. Some people consider her like the new Marilyn Monroe.
Oh,
Because she
okay.
kind of looked like her a little bit, except this
Okay.
bitch had a big fucking head, right?
What the
She was a
fuck?
big bitch. And she was a model for Guess, I believe, for Guess jeans.
Oh,
Pretty
damn.
girl,
Okay.
big tits, big
Yeah,
ass.
I seen her.
And she slowly gained weight, and her modeling career went to the shit.
Oh, damn.
And she used to wear tacky shit, like big weird dresses and shit. And she ends up marrying like this millionaire, like this old billionaire, this little
Oh yeah, yeah.
the old Texas guy.
Yeah,
He's in a fucking wheelchair. He
Yeah,
can't even
yeah,
wipe
yeah.
his own ass.
Yeah.
Old guy, fucking like 98 years old.
What the fuck?
Millionaire, billionaire, rich as fuck. We don't, rich. She ends up marrying him. But this dude, and people were saying, what the fuck? How can she do that? She's taking advantage of this poor man.
Yeah.
She's only doing it for the money. How can she do that? He fucking knows that.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I mean?
fuck
This dude
yeah.
knew.
Fuck yeah.
He knows what the fuck is up.
Fuck yeah. I mean, like, personally, I don't hate on her. I mean, if she's doing it the right way, I can't hate on her because if you're a sucker enough to get tricked by somebody that
Right.
that's your fault. Like you, if I know, like let's say I get on a girl and then if I like, there are like characteristics of a gold digger. If she keep faking on you and then getting you money,
Right.
you kind of should know. Oh, damn, this bitch ain't for real.
Right, but what if you have so much money that you don't give a fuck? What if you're okay with it?
Oh, if
You
you're
know what I
okay
mean?
with it,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Respect.
imagine picture you're like stupidly rich, and girls just throw themselves at you, but they're like, you know what? I need you to pay my rent for me this month. Here you go.
fuck you.
Lick my balls.
No,
know what I mean?
I'm talking about. That's true. I'm talking about like at the bar.
Oh, were you smoking today, man?
Nah.
I was. Anyways, yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. When a fucking gold digger is like, on a dude, and scamming him, but yet this dude thinks she likes him for real, you're a silly bitch. That dude's dumb. That dude's just fucking dumb, and it happens often.
Ah,
But however, there's levels of gold digging. There's like basic levels. and it's not necessarily gold digging, man. I wouldn't
Kim
say.
Kardashian.
Well, she if gold digging was a video game like Mario, she would be the final boss.
Oh shit.
She would. Yeah, she would be like,
Still love her though. Still love her.
yeah, Kim Kardashian. I don't like her face, man.
Nah, nobody likes her face.
Nobody look at. So
No.
a lot of people say it, man. I got a couple of friends. I got a friend who she's always saying, "Oh my God, she's so pretty." You know, oh my God, she's so beautiful. She's got the first guest on the podcast. She thinks she's pretty. Like,
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't even look at her face. I ain't gonna lie to you. That ass.
that ass.
Ass.
That's gonna be a meme now. Your face and it says that ass.
That ass, man.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta look at. I mean,
I don't know. I don't find her pretty at all. She's not an ugly girl by any means.
she's not.
You know,
not at all.
by no means is she ugly.
But
However, her face, I don't find it as beautiful as people make it seem.
Oh, talk about girls like that. You know who used to like make me laugh was Paris Hilton. Now she disappeared.
Oh, what happened to that bitch?
God, man.
Well, she took the same path to stardom that Kim Kardashian took. We
I
talked
mean,
about it. Remember?
yeah.
Like, imagine you want to be famous, right? Because a lot of girls just want to be famous for the fuck of it. They don't care about like
But
you know,
I
like.
thought that bitch was like rich, stinky rich though. Like I thought her parents.
Well,
were,
she
like,
is,
stinky
but she's
rich.
not famous. She wants the fame. A lot of these girls want the fame. They want to get that exposure. They want to go everywhere, and like people want to take. People are waiting to take pictures of them.
Okay.
They want people to look up to them. They want to be in such a status that when they release a statement, they're like, "Oh, I love puppies." It's on the news. Kim Kardashian loves puppies. Da, 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 you know what I mean? It's a big deal. They want that. They want that recognition, man. That undeserved recognition that they shouldn't have a single lick of, man.
I can't hate on
Now
her, man.
the path to it. A lot of people they want to stabilize. Not stabilize. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. A lot of people want to settle. They want to settle their talent, like, or they want to present, I'm good at singing, I'm good at dancing, I'm good at this, and if fame comes along, they do, but they're not the main focus of the thing. Their focus is their songs or their
Okay,
paintings, you know what I mean, or they're a
feel
fighter,
you.
like
I
their
feel
fights. But these bitches just want to be famous for the sake of being famous. And you remember, like we were saying that the other day. Imagine you're one of those chicks, and you go to an agent. You're like, I want to be famous. All right, what can you do? Can you sing? Nah, sorry. Can you dance? Nah, I'm not very coordinated. Can you paint? Nope. Can you play an instrument? No. Fuck. Can you act? Nope. Can you suck a dick? Yeah. We found your way. We found your ticket. We found your ticket, and that's the ticket that Kim Kardashian and Paris Hilton took. Imagine if they never released a videotape. That's when anyone says, "Oh, she's so awesome. She's so charismatic and all this." Imagine she never released the sex tape. Would she be famous?
True that. I mean, you gotta thank Ray J all day, man. She should be thanking him, man.
Ray J, aka $5 a foot long. That dude shoved it in that bitch and she took it like a champion.
Oh,
Props to Kim Kardashian. Bitch can take a pounding.
Oh yeah, I mean,
She took it like a champion, dude.
I don't want to say shit, but Chris Humphrey, what the fuck were you doing, my man?
That was fake.
You should have never gone there. Like, you should have never fucking gone there.
What was that saying that Snoop Dogg said, turning hoes into housewives?
Yeah, you should. Like, you can never turn a hoe to a housewife. I don't care how good you are, how good. No, you can't. That's just.
You think Kanye's gonna marry her?
I think he will. He will. But it's gonna be a circus.
Well, the whole Chris Humphrey, is that his name?
Yeah.
That was all a fucking act.
Oh
man.
yeah. I mean, they got money out of it.
They
They
made mills out of it. And guess what?
Fuck it.
I never watched basketball, but I know his fucking name.
Not only that, this dude nobody knew him. Nobody knew he was in NBA.
Right.
As soon
Next
as
thing you know,
he
he's
was
on commercials and ads.
as soon as he was Kim Kardashian, this dude was like, boom. He was everywhere, man.
Yeah, man.
I can't hate, man. He's getting paid. Take a
Fuck, man. But at what price? He's selling his fucking soul, basically.
I
You know
know
what I mean?
that's Illuminati, man. Whisper like quietly.
After you do something like that, like, can you ever be taken seriously doing anything else? Like, if he came up with, but does he give a fuck? He's got so much money. I don't know.
I mean, that's the thing. You gotta choose. Some people do. Like, some people choose, like, hey, their own dignity, their own pride, fuck money. And some people, hey, I don't give a fuck about that shit as long as I get where the fuck I want. So it's two ways. I mean, you gotta choose one. That's how life is.
Shit. I don't know, man. I mean, if Kanye marries that chick, his like notoriety is gonna go through the fucking roof. Cause there's ladies at home, like single mothers and shit. Dude, my mom knows who the fuck Kim Kardashian is.
Oh, for real.
And check this out. She has no idea who the fuck Kanye West is. My mom knows through the Kardashian show.
Oh,
She
true.
she knows who the fuck Kardashian is. She knows the mother, the sister. She knows the whole shit, right? She doesn't know who the fuck Kanye West is. If they married, I guarantee you my mom is gonna know who he is.
True, I feel.
And so he gains this whole nother demographic that is not that has never looked at him, and all of a sudden they know who he is. And if he's just his name becomes household, it
Household,
become
I feel
you know what I mean.
I
They
feel
won't, because there's some dudes like, if you ask my parents, name a rapper, shit, dude, they
Oh my, wait,
Who-
time out.
what do you got?
Corinthians beat it.
Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah.
Dude, I missed that game.
Oh shit! I was actually 5 in the morning. Like I was early in the morning.
Paulo Guerrero, the Peruvian, he scored. Dude.
Oh, that he's Peruvian. Yeah, I seen it. He scored with a header.
Peruvian, dude.
Oh damn! Congrats, y'all.
All right, save that for the fucking sports podcast. Man. we don't talk about Corinthians here.
Torres and everybody.
Yeah.
They did.
Oh my god, dude.
I don't know, fucking soccer.
This is fucking major.
Is,
Right?
is that a big deal in the soccer world?
Oh, definitely,
Really?
man. Oh yeah.
Is it as big as Kim Kardashian marrying Kanye West?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, man.
That's see, like those guys, a lot of the soccer guys, not everyone's recognized.
Huh?
You know what I mean? Soccer players.
Yeah.
How many guys on the team? 22?
25, 20. Mostly
25 at the most.
Yeah.
Name all of them.
Like
What
me.
team? Depends what
Whatever the fuck team. The most known
Oh
team.
man,
Barca.
I can name all of them.
Can you name 25?
Not everybody.
That's what
can
I'm
name
saying.
them.
You can't.
I can name you
I
all
can
of them.
name the first 11 and some subs.
Right, the dudes who you see on a regular basis.
No, but I do know like the defenders and all that.
Right.
This. I mean, to answer your question, like simply, like people that follow it through and through, they
Right.
can name you. Like,
Well, I bet you there's super fans out there who will name you this year's team and last year's team and the year.
yeah.
I bet you there's guys like that.
I
man.
mean, I can name you, but some other. I'm into it. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I'm into soccer, so I can
Right.
name you that. But
Right.
most people, most fans, nah, I don't.
I can name you for Real
They
Madrid.
might not even.
Right.
They might even name you like 3 players. They
Right.
just watching
Barcelona,
It
I go.
Do Barcelona right now.
Barcelona.
What do you
Okay,
got? What do you
Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, Alexis Sanchez, Alba, Adriano, Villa, Busquets, Piqué, Puyol, Valdez, Alves, Abidal.
Did you say Messi yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I said.
Yeah.
Oh damn! Come on, man. That's in the.
That was the first one.
Teo.
Isn't there like two Davids, David Villa and David something?
I said David Villa, Dani Alves. I said Dani Alves, right?
You got 15.
Oh, Teo.
Yeah. See, if I'm ever on a
Um,
soccer team, I want to be those guys that who's nobody knows.
The new guys. Song,
Delfuso. Oh yeah, Delfonso, whatever. Alex Song. Sex Fabregas.
That
The
sounds,
goalie.
that sounds familiar. Yeah, Fabregas.
The Pinto.
Pinto, yeah, the backup coach.
Yeah, and there's another kid. Man, I forgot his name, yo.
Well, they got a lot of youngsters like.
Yeah,
Bohan, but
another
they-
kid. Oh no, Bohan is out. But yeah, I mean, like from Man U too. My Man U's my
Youngsters?
team. Youngsters.
That's what they call them, yeah, youngsters. Hot prospects.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
we
they
gotta
call
do soccer podcast, man.
them. Yeah.
But yeah, let's finish up on
I
a
can-
high note.
I can
and-
do Messi and Piqué because he's banging Shakira.
Oh yeah.
That's all I know, son.
Oh yeah, we talked about Piqué. Piqué is massive respect for Piqué, man. He went from like a noun, a reserve player to top
To
of the world
banging
and top
Shakira.
of and
To
top
banging
of
Shakira, yeah.
top of Shakira and like space of a
I
year,
don't give a
man.
fuck if you win La Liga or the UFA Champions League. He got Shakira. That's it.
And she's Colombian.
Yeah.
Nah, man, she's Colombian. Yo. You know Falcao?
Fuck, yeah, the Colombian.
He scored
He
today,
scored one
yo.
goal. Yeah, that's.
That dude is
He needs
good,
to
yo.
move on to a new.
And
to
his
better-
chick is banging.
I haven't seen Falcao's chick.
Oh
No,
shit,
no.
his chick is banging, yo.
I don't know, man. I'm fucking lost. I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
Ah, for you.
I don't know this guy's.
Nah, this is what we should do. We should finish the podcast on a high note.
On a high note,
Yeah. And you
Well-
should cut this off when you edit it.
no, there's no editing, man. This shit, the whole shit is on. It's fine.
Oh,
I don't give a
okay.
fuck. There's no editing. I don't want to edit it and make it seem all choppy and weird.
Nah, I feel
Is that his chick? Who is that? That's another thing, man. Like superstars, girlfriends.
okay.
There's like a whole website dedicated to that. Like who this dude is dating.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
like,
definitely. I mean, it's.
all this shit. There was like, when Jessica Simpson was dating some football player, or what's it, a baseball guy?
Oh yeah,
Tom
Tony
Brady?
Romo. No,
Tony
she was
Romo?
really- no, yeah, she was.
Tony
dating
Romo, right? The Cowboys guy.
Every time she shows up,
He loses.
he loses, man. Oh yeah, she's banging.
Who is that? Is that
Falcao's girl.
Damn, yeah, I'm not surprised, dude. Now, is she a gold digger?
Oh shit.
Is it love or is it gold digging? What is it?
But one thing I know is Messi's girl. She was. Oh, I know.
Oh
who you're
yeah,
talking about.
yeah.
Not that she's.
She's
the
a
only
normal
alright.
looking chick. Like I could probably
Not
get
only
Messi's
that,
girl.
She was his sweetheart. Like,
Oh, they grew up.
yeah, and then they kind of like separated.
Yeah, maybe
and
this
then
bitch doesn't like him. She's like, he's rich now. I'll go back to
I'll
him.
go back to him. Oh, I know. I got a topic, man. I got a topic.
What do
we
you
gonna
got?
talk about? How black is RG3?
Shit. See if you can find that clip. Hey, look that up because you were telling me about that, man.
I could get it out for you, man.
Hey, find that. See if you can find that clip. What are you looking at? What the fuck are you looking
How
at?
black
Is that-
is
go back?
RG3?
Let me see that chick. Let me see that chick. Hold on. Tell it. I can't see shit. What do you got? Average-ness. I'm not impressed. She's hot. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not impressed. I expected better from a soccer dude.
Well,
Yeah. Just YouTube this.
How black is RG3?
YouTube it, not Google it. Where'd you hear that? Was it on ESPN?
ESPN, yeah, first take. Just put first take. How black is RG3?
First Take, is that the show?
Yeah, ESPN first take.
Oh fuck. Do you know if the dude is still there?
this?
The guy who said it, is he still there?
Yep.
Play that. Put it on loud. Here, put it on loud.
Yeah.
Hold on. No, it's not that. I'll take it out a better version, man. Okay, you can't really. You want to see the video too?
Not really. I just mainly want to hear the audio. That's fine. Just put it back so we can hear it.
Hold on. That's actually right here. Hold on.
All right. Yeah, try to find it. It's apparently it's like this dude on the show First Take. He like said some shit about RG3. It's like, how black is he? Because his RG3 is apparently a Republican with a white girlfriend, and you silly bitch. As long as he
They
keeps,
suspended this dude.
dude. As long as RG3 keeps making touchdowns and throwing
Did
those
he play
plays,
today?
nah, he didn't play.
Nah,
He-
he didn't play.
Oh, so Lodega did good. Then.
Cousins did good.
Damn.
Here we go. Put it on loud, and put the laptop here so I can put the. Alright, put it back from the beginning, dude. Here, put it in the beginning, and we'll do it. Ready?
And my question, honest friends of mine, right, who were around in some of the press conferences, people I know for a long time. But my question, which is just a straight, honest question, is he a brother or is he a cornball brother?
Is he a brother?
Well, he's not really. Okay, he's black, he kind of does the thing, but he's not really down with the cause.
Can't hear.
He's not one of us. He's kind of black, he's in the, but he's not really like the guy you really want to hang out with because he's Marxist.
Why is that your question?
Well, because that's just how I want to find out about him. I don't know because I keep hearing these things. You know, his with Beyonce, there was all this stuff about he's a Republican, which I really don't, there's no information at all. I'm just trying to dig deeper into why he has an issue because we did find out that was.
Anyways, this is what the fuck's this dude's name?
Rob Parker.
Rob Parker. On the show, what is it first?
ESPN first take.
ESPN First Take. He goes, I want to know how black is RG3 because he's Republican and he has a white girlfriend and he's not down for the cause. Whatever the fuck.
From that, what he asked us, I have one question. What the fuck is the cause?
What's the cause?
What the fuck is the cause? Like, tell me so. Like, what the fuck is that shit?
The cause is the same thing that when black dudes say, you know what it is.
Oh,
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
I'm trying to know, man.
Like,
Like,
you know what it do? Is it that? See, we don't know that. Black people know that. They know what it do and they know what it is.
I guess
we
they
don't.
do. I mean,
What he's asking is like, does RG3 know what it is? Does she know what's up? Does she know what it do?
man, it's just
whether he
found
does it or
this
not,
so
that is-
funny.
Yeah.
Like, damn, like, I'm doing this. He's supposed to be a football player. He's being good.
He's doing
at
his
it.
job.
He's being not only just doing, he's being good at it, and then you just come by and say, "How black are you? For real, man?" This dude got corn, bro, and I don't know. He could get as I might not. He's as black as you can see.
Well, physically, yeah, but I mean, like the thing is, what
His character, I don't give a fuck what the fuck he did.
you got it?
He's not really, okay, he's black, he kind of does the thing, but he's not really down with the cause. He's not one of us. He's kind of black, but he's not really like the guy you really want to hang out with. That's what he's off the song. Why is that? Why don't we do game reviews? Well, because that's just how I want to find out about him. I don't know because that's a curious thing.
Just like I always say.
Know anything like Beyonce, he's Republican, which
Yeah, there's a fucking mess. This is a mess. There's commercials in the back. What the fuck is that? You got like multiple windows open, dude.
Oh,
EA Sports just trolled us. You bitches. Trying to ruin my podcast, son. Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that dude's saying. It's just maybe he's just going for like the crazy. You know, when you give a crazy statement on TV and things go like it's gonna be on the news for the next couple days.
yeah. I feel you.
When did he say that?
I think it was Friday. I think I saw it either Friday or Thursday.
Well, it probably would have been all over the news if the Connecticut thing didn't happen.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it still is though when you think about it. Even though the Connecticut thing happened, it's still there.
But people have been talking about it, about what he said.
Oh yeah, sport word is like. Phew.
I wonder what RG3 thinks of that. I wonder what he said.
Was it somebody told me this dude is very humble, man.
He seems like a nice dude, man. I'm telling you, he seems like a chill guy.
Yeah, I heard he's very humble, right there.
Is that? Do you have RG3 talking?
The right there. Yeah,
It's only 2 minutes.
yeah, that's how. Yeah, right there.
Well, we already played it, dude. We don't need to play that shit again. So you said this was this guy's like last day. Has he been on air?
No, he just got suspended.
He got suspended.
Yeah.
He'll be back. Okay.
Oh, yeah, of course he'll be back. I mean, maybe he might. He probably did it for his own job. He might.
Maybe he wanted a vacation. He's like, how black is
Who
RG3?
knows, but, like,
You know what
sometimes
though, man?
That's ridiculous.
You know what I do find a little bit fucking, not a little bit, but really fucking not fair. Whenever a black dude's like, yo, I'm down for my black people, that and all this shit. You hear Spanish guys in like black and you know in songs all the time. They're like, Latinos, yeah, where's my Latinos at? If a white dude did that at a concert, where's my white people at? White people, what? You know, I'm proud to be white.
that'd
They
be
look at him as racist.
I feel
Yet when any of the minorities do it, it's okay. That's a completely hypocritical view on what the fuck goes on, man. That's not how it should be.
I feel. I mean, I know what you mean, but I feel you.
You always hear that, man. You always hear Spanish guys say, yeah, Latinos, we gotta stick together. And you imagine if a white dude went, white people, we gotta stick together. We gotta help out each other. Whoa. You know what I mean?
I feel you.
What the fuck, man? It's
That's kind of reverse racism, right?
right. I mean, but see, if you say reverse racism, you're assuming white people are always the ones doing the racist thing.
I mean, that's why it's being assumed as if right now.
Dude, Spanish people are racist as
Oh,
fuck.
everybody's racist. I'm telling
A
you.
Spanish grandmother hates the fuck out of black people. I'm telling you, like all Spanish
Spanish-
ladies, if their granddaughter brings a black dude, they'll be pissed.
Ethiopian too. Ethiopians.
Who do they hate?
Oh, they don't like black people. I'm serious.
Black Ethiopians don't like black Ethiopians?
I mean, because it's not. It's just the attitude they don't like. Like I'm talking about like the moms, the grandmas.
Okay, so
and
you're saying
stuff.
like city black dudes don't like farmer black dudes type people?
No. Like I'm talking Ethiopians, the Africans, right?
Right.
The culture is very different. Like,
Who does Ethiopia have beef with?
Oh no, as of beef,
Yeah.
nobody. Like
Oh, they gotta have beef with somebody, man.
Like,
Every
I
country
used
hates
to-
some other country.
I mean neighbor, like
right.
Ethiopia and
Usually,
Eritrea.
right.
Yeah, there is beef and stuff, but I don't know how to put it. Like they go out like right here now when they come over here.
Right.
The first thing they tell you is don't hang out with black people.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. You're saying the Africans look at the black people from America differently.
Yeah.
All right, true. and I have a fucking issue with whenever anyone says African American. Dude, if you were born here, you are not African American, my
You're
man.
American.
You're a black dude.
Yeah, you're black. Dude.
You're a
That's
black
true.
dude.
That's true.
That's it. You're just a black dude. You know, you're not African American.
That's true. I mean, it's
If
different.
your parents are African, you're first generation American. You are African American. So you're gonna have that influence. If you're like third generation American, you're Americanized as fuck.
I mean, it's different. People think like some people, not a lot, but some people think it's just because of color skin,
Right.
they think everybody's the same. No, not really. I'll tell you this. I got no issue with color of anybody. I have issue with some people's attitude. I'll tell you that.
Fuck yeah. Huh.
I don't like if somebody's rude and like ignorant, whatever. I don't care what the fuck color he is. I hate that.
You wanna feed a stereotype? Pull this video up and you're gonna freak the fuck out, right?
What?
You know what the stereotype about Asians?
What is that?
Bad drivers. Pull up on YouTube, traffic in China.
Ah, fuck.
Oh my god! If there's ever a video that feeds a stereotype worse than anything, this is the one, dude.
Oh,
We
shit,
just
I
lost
wanna
half
see
our viewers on Asia.
it.
We just logged the fuck out right now. Because they don't want to see this shit. They see this shit live every day. Hold on, I'll tell you which one. It's like an intersection. Oh my god, pull that up.
Oh,
Pull-
shit.
Yeah, put it up in there.
Oh,
They're still
shit.
gonna record, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, put it up. Pull it up in there. Pull it up on. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, dude, it's like this video of like this intersection in China,
Okay.
and basically the traffic lights don't mean jack shit in China. All right, red go, yellow means go, and green means fucking go. There's no stop, right?
Oh, fuck.
If you put your signal that I'm gonna turn left, I put my signal that I don't give a fuck. They just go straight, man. They don't give a single shit in China. China is like,
man.
dude, and I know a bunch of Chinese people who drive good. They're safe drivers.
True that.
However, I got a Chinese buddy, man. We were in the parking lot
Oh
once.
my God.
There was nothing there. No cars, right? This motherfucker pops a U-turn and runs into the pole. There's nothing around, man. There was
No cars, dude.
no cars. And
Like, it was harder to hit
yo,
than-
the pole, yeah. He could have gone anywhere and not hit anything. Pole was right in the middle in Tyson's parking lot, right? Pole was right in the middle. He turns around here, right into the pole. There was nothing around. Oh my god, pulled it up. There you go. That's the video.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Here we go.
Hilarious. Yeah.
What are you doing, dude? Oh, don't try to stream it so people see it and shit. Fuck that. Just let us watch it. We'll figure that out next time, man. Alright, make it big. That's what she said. Oh my god, what are you doing, dude? All right, but just pull the video up anyway, so we can see it. You can pull it up in here, dude. It's fine. Just yeah, we'll play around with it tomorrow.
Nah,
But yeah, man, there's
that joint's fine.
see if you can find another one. There's another one that's like from a closer view of an intersection. There's this dude trying to make a left turn and he just right by another guy. Look at that. Look at the people like ants in the bottom right hand
Just
corner.
walking and shit.
Oh my god, look at that. That guy almost got ran over. Holy shit. Nobody gives a fuck.
That's
Nobody
ridiculous,
cares.
yo.
Nobody cares, man.
But I honestly tell you, it might not be as bad as this, but my country is almost the same.
Well, I think my country's about the same too, dude. But here, there's more people, right? China's so full,
Yeah,
so many
true
people
that.
in there. And you know what might be another issue, man? That in China, isn't it like Hong Kong? It's like England, like the steering wheels are on the right,
On the right.
whereas
oh,
the rest of
really?
China they're on the left.
Oh,
So
shit.
that might cause a little bit of conflict. You know what I mean? I can see that happening,
True that.
but that's no excuse to not let people in. You fuck. Stop when the light is red, you silly asshole.
Yo, I
fuck
mean,
are you
it's
doing?
Crazy, man.
On that note, don't go driving to China.
But yeah, that stereotypical shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit. There's a bunch of stereotypes, but like that's one that's reinforced. That is one shit that you can't fucking deny it, man. Also, like a lot of Spanish people being illegal. Fuck yeah.
I mean,
Shit.
everybody has it. It's just that's funny. For me, I laugh at it. Fuck it.
Fuck
I
yeah.
don't think I'll laugh at it.
Everything should be laughed at.
Yeah,
Everything. Nothing I think
guess
should be off limits,
Everybody
man.
getting sensitive these days. Woo.
Right. People like to be sore about everything. You know what's one thing that
You know when I kind of give up on society?
right.
There was a school. I read an article in Yahoo. There was a school,
Right.
and it was a new school in some state.
Right.
And then the football team had a mascot.
Right.
And then, well, they were trying to like the nickname was Cougars.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard about that. Right.
Oh shit! And then real quick, the governor, whatever, he made it stop being named Cougars because of the. There
Right,
were
the-
like a lot of
Right. Well, people usually know as
middle-aged
cougars are horny middle-aged women.
Yeah,
like
he
to-
said
they like
that
to
would
prey on younger
offend
guys.
them. He said it would offend them. Come on, man.
It's like the word faggot, man.
Like
Like the word,
really?
faggot. A lot of people are like, you can't say that to gay people. It's a sound. It's a sound. They call each other faggot, and as long as I'm not about the word that you use, I think it's more important the intention and the
Yep.
emotion behind
Yep,
it. You know what I mean?
that's true, that's
Like
true.
you know how girls there would talking to their friends like,
Yeah.
"What's up, bitch?"
Yeah.
They're like, but they mean bitch with so much more love than a lot of girls saying, "Hey, honey, how you doing?" But they're like, they really hate her. Hey,
True
honey, how
that.
you doing? But they
True
hate
that.
her. Whereas like their close friend like, "What's up, bitch?"
Yeah.
But that bitch is coming with so much love and emotion and good
Definitely,
intention behind it, and it's just so fucking stupid, man. Like the word faggot to me, when I learned it in high school when I was in weight training,
Okay.
and it was I'll never fucking forget, man. Coach Ahmed used to go, "Move, faggots, run faster," but he would use faggot as
Motivation.
right,
For the traffic in China.
just traffic in China. I think it's the one on the bottom. We'll pull it up later. Yeah, no, go up. Yeah, there you go.
This?
Yeah, he would use pause it for a second though. Dude. Don't play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Coach Ahmed would use faggot as a pussy, not a gay. It had nothing to do with being gay. It had nothing to do with sexual orientation. He would be like, "Oh, you little faggot," when you're not moving enough. But he would use it as a pussy guy, and that's how I learned it, and that's how I use it to this day. Whenever I call someone a faggot, I'm like, "Oh, you're being a little pussy." You know what I mean?
True.
I don't mean it in. It has nothing to do with gay people. You can be a straight faggot. You can be a gay dude and not be a faggot at all. You can be a gay dude and be like the toughest gay dude ever. If you're like a little bit of a pussy, that's when I call somebody a faggot. But I do it like with being silly. I'm just being a silly bitch. I don't mean it. You know what I mean? Being
feel
serious.
you. I mean,
Yeah, they actually made a South Park episode of this.
a faggot?
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
shit.
They would call people think faggot, and the guys would be, "I'm not gay, dude."
oh,
then,
shit.
and then they would be like, "Yeah, but you're still a faggot."
yeah. Oh no. You know what? Faggot was like annoying people or something, right?
Something
Yeah,
like that.
right. It's like faggot. Yeah, I think I saw that episode. Isn't faggot like a little cigarette butt? Right? Isn't that it?
Yeah.
Like little
yeah,
cigarette. It's like
yeah,
oh,
fag.
yeah. So you can be like, I'm
Fag.
gonna go suck on a faggot.
Yeah.
You just go like smoke a cigarette.
I
the-
mean, in British, that's what they call it. Like the cigarette, they don't call it cigarette, they call it fag.
Let me get a fag right quick.
Yeah, I mean, can you imagine that?
Let me get a fag.
I love
right
the
quick.
British though. Their accent,
That's a crazy. That's a nutty fucking place, man.
Yeah,
England
it
and
is.
shit.
crazy. Yeah.
Anything in Europe, man, because they've been around for so long. They've been exposed to everything,
True
and
that.
they've been through everything.
And then they do it open surface. There's no like
right.
like government don't like I might not know a lot about it, but there's no like as a regulation as there is in America. Like
I'm
go
pretty sure
ahead.
it's the same. Pretty sure it's kind of the same. I don't know enough, but I'm
mean-
guessing it's kind of the same.
I mean-
There's the you know what's one thing that I look at England and shit, and I'm like, that's so silly. The king and queen and prince and
Oh,
all. Get the fuck
definitely.
out of here
Oh,
with your fucking
fucking
king and queens, man.
I mean, it's a tourist attraction, so that's how they make money. So
True.
I
I mean,
can't
as-
really hate.
You
on
know
them.
what though? It's as long as it stays like it is and it's just a tradition.
Oh, yeah.
But the second these bitches try to rule anything, and they're like, hey, you know what? I'm the king and I don't like this.
oh, they.
Hey, go fuck yourself.
I don't think
They can't do that anymore.
Well,
Right. If they
I'll
ever
tell you this. They have influence. They
some
have
places, in
influence.
some places, but I'm saying like,
Yeah.
right? No, but I'm saying in England right now there's just tradition. It's only tradition.
No, I mean,
But imagine if they did. They were like, you know what? The queen doesn't like this. Well, the queen can go fuck herself.
I
don't
mean, they
give a shit.
do, but they have influence.
You know, Kate Spain.
Yeah.
Yes, I read that shit today. The bitch
They
is
have.
crazy.
I mean, they have a lot of influence. You can't deny that. They have
Right.
like they could do. They could change a lot of things.
The king and queen in England,
Yeah, I mean,
influence.
yeah, they could. They have influence.
they have as
like,
much influence as the Pope. You know how people say, "Oh, the Pope said this today," and people actually listen to that
Yeah,
crazy fuck.
exactly.
They listen to an old man dressed like a wizard. He looks like a fucking wizard, man. He's dressed in a little wizard outfit with his little magic stick and a little pointy hat, raping kids. You're a fucking bitch, the Pope.
That's crazy, man. I mean,
You know what, man? The last Pope, I'm not religious, man, but the last Pope, he seemed like a chill dude. That
Oh,
what was
for
his
real?
name? What's something? What's the last Pope's name? Not the one
Pope
right,
Benedict
not the
or-
fucking Nazi we got right now. The dude before the Nazi.
This dude is a German dude, right?
You gotta talk close to this shit, dude.
This dude is a German dude.
The one right now is some fucking Nazi to the 10th
Oh,
degree, man.
shit.
Like the one before was a little Jewish guy or some shit, right? He was like a little Jew. He seemed like a chill. You saw good intention in this man's eyes. You know what I mean? He
damn.
seemed like a nice dude.
Yeah, this guy looks like.
Look at this evil fuck. Look at it. He looks like the what's Darth Sidious.
There's cities, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, look at this
that.
evil
What
Nazi
the
cunt.
fuck?
He looks so
No, there was
Terrifying.
even a creepier picture. Kilo.
a creepier picture.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you got? Pull it up. No, but see, that's Benedict. The motherfucker we got right now is Benedict. The one right before was like Pope John Paul II. Is that what it was?
Yeah, John
Right.
Paul. John
he
Paul
seemed
was
like
cool.
he seemed like a cool dude.
Yeah.
He seemed like you could party with him. He seemed like a cool guy. And but the guy right now, he seems like such an evil twat. You know what I mean? And he's a Nazi to the oh my god! Look at this evil asshole! Look at that!
What the fuck?
That's a guy that was banging a boy 10 minutes ago.
Oh,
That's
shit,
that look.
yeah.
It's like, oh shit, I think they know. That's that look right there. What an evil asshole.
Just put a cape around him.
People, he's wearing a cape.
No, like a black cape, like a Darth Sidious.
Oh yeah, dude, he's wearing a fucking wizard's outfit, and people take him seriously.
He doesn't even need the makeup for Darth Sidious.
Yeah, he looks just like him. He looks like he's doing a cosplay for Darth Sidious. People take him seriously, man. Like there's stickers that say Pope Benedict says, what the fuck did it say? I'm too high for this shit. It said Pope Benedict says be pro-life or something, or says no abortion.
Yeah,
Oh no, the Pope says defend life. All right,
I mean,
good for him.
I'm not a Catholic. I'm Orthodox, so I
Right.
don't like ours is. It's probably the same, but I guess there's no pope on the Orthodox, so
Right.
I don't know. Like I don't know if
Well, I mean,
You're
there-
Christian, though, right?
yeah, I'm
You're not
Christian.
Catholic.
I'm not Catholic, so
Yeah, Christian.
it's kind of the same, but like,
no, I
there's
know,
an
I know, I
exact-
know exactly what you're talking about, man. Like I always described it this way: the Christian religion is like a tree, and all
Okay.
these fucking leaves come out.
Yes, that's true.
And when you ask anybody why they're that, they tell you because my daddy was. And
That's
they,
true.
why were they? Because their daddy was. They never know the exact foundation
That's
of
true.
why they
You know how
follow
many
that
groups
stem.
there are, like, Baptist?
There's like 50
Oh,
something.
definitely.
Find that shit up. Find how many versions of the Christian
Oh,
religion there is.
that's a
Because
lot.
there's the Orthodox, the Lutherans, the Christian the Christian witnesses of the last day of the seventh day or some shit. There's like the 6th-day witnesses. There's like hundreds of
and
them.
there's Mitt Romney too.
Oh, those are Mormons.
I
That's a
don't know
whole
about-
nother animal.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to get silly? The
Mitt
Mormons are as silly as it fucking gets,
Romney.
man.
Oh, fuck yeah.
In a nutshell, the story of the Mormons: a 14-year-old boy named Joseph Smith goes up to the top of a mountain. All right, finds magic stones that have like commandments or rules written into them. And to look at the magic stones, he has this magic rock that he looks through the magic rock, and only he can read the magic stones. He comes back and they're like, "Where are the stones? I got him up there, but only I can see him. You guys can." And like, all right, let's take this little 14-year-old boy's word for it. Dude, when I was 14, I used to lie like a motherfucker, and I was a total retard. And some dumbass took this guy's word, and it got out of hand, dude. It got really fucking out of hand. And you know that religion was written by a dude. It had to be written by a dude because they're allowed to have multiple wives,
Oh, yeah.
but the bitches can't have multiple men. That's unfair, man.
I
That's
mean,
fucked up.
For dudes, yeah, it was written by like a horny
man
ass
wrote it.
dude.
A man wrote it. He's like, yo, I can have multiple wives, but you can have no
Oh,
no
shit. Have you
dudes.
seen that video about the Muslim religion or whatever? That
Oh, the one
kinda
that got the whole
fucked, yeah.
right.
Did you
It
see
was
the
so
video, though?
silly. It was so badly acted, man.
Oh yeah,
I'll tell you
definitely.
something about that in a second. Hold on.
Orthodox,
Wait.
Pentecostals, Anglican, Baptist, Methodist, Lutheran, Jehovah's Witnesses, Adventists, Latter Day Saints. What the fuck?
Yeah, there's so many. There's so silly.
New Apostolics. I don't know. Stone Campbell, New Thought, Breton, Friends, Quakers.
Oh, I know the story about the Quakers. The Quakers.
Yeah, I fought with the Quakers.
You know what they are?
Yeah, it's peaceful.
Well, the Quakers are. You know why they're called Quakers? Because when they're like doing their mass, like the ceremonies, they always used to shake like like earthquakes. That's what they call them,
damn.
Quakers. And you know the little guy, the Quaker brand?
Yeah.
He's one of those motherfuckers.
Oh, for real? Oh,
That's why they
shit.
call them Quakers. Cause like when they're testifying, they're like doing all this shit. They're like the Holy Spirit is going through me, and they shake and shit. And yeah, man, that's the fucking Quakers. But
Wait, what? Say it again. What?
the Quakers.
Quakers.
No, the
Oh,
story.
the story. Oh, well, I just know how they got the name. How they got the name of Quakers is through when they're doing the mass, like their ceremonies, and the Holy Spirit goes through them, and they fucking shake. They quake. That's what they call them, Quakers. They'll do it in the little brand. They're like when we buy oatmeal and shit. The little guy says
Yeah,
Quaker.
yeah.
He's a fucking Quaker, and we're eating his shit every day. Fucking Quaker, man. There's Let's close out on this, man. Pull this video up. Let's blow some fucking minds, all right? Pull this video up. It's on YouTube. Type Mormon religion, banned Mormon video. Banned. Yeah, there you go. Banned. Yeah, just put that in. There you go. This, and I'll pause it for a second. Don't let it play. I'm gonna introduce it. All right. This video is called "The Beliefs of Mormonism," Part 1, and it explains the origin of black people.
Oh, I know what this is. I'm
Wait,
not gonna show it here, okay?
This sound is gonna get choppy. All right, let's give him some time, dude. Yeah, it explains the origin of Jesus Christ, the origin of Lucifer, like Jesus' brother, and Elohim, like they call God Elohim. Elohim used to live in this planet with like 70 bitches, like hundreds of bitches. All he did was fuck. Here we go. This is gonna get nutty.
No, it's gonna play.
Here we go.
are in direct conflict with biblical Christianity. The following piece of animation based
Dude, we can't hear shit.
No,
I know, but we can't hear shit right now. I'll hear.
it doesn't matter because I'm still hearing you guys. It's all good.
Right, but we want to fucking hear what they're saying.
Oh, okay. You wanna hear what they're saying?
They say that long ago
Here we go.
on these planets, to an unidentified god and one of his goddess wives, a
Keep watching.
child named Elohim was conceived. This spirit child was later born to human parents who gave him a physical body.
He has no belly button.
Through obedience to Mormon teaching and death and resurrection, he proved himself worthy
Look at his face.
of to godhood as his father before him.
Keep paying attention.
Mormons believe that Elohim is their heavenly father and that he lives with his many goddess wives on a planet near a mysterious star called Koba.
Koba, all right.
Here, the god of Mormonism and his wives, through endless celestial sex,
Keep watching.
spirit children. To decide their destiny, the head of the Mormon gods called a great heavenly council meeting. Both
Here we go.
sons were there. Lucifer and his brother Jesus.
Look at Jesus.
A plan was presented to build planet Earth, where the spirit children would be sent to take on
See, the spirit children are gonna go to planet Earth, right?
Lucifer stood and made his bid for becoming savior of this new world. Wanting the glory for himself, he planned to force everyone to become gods. Opposing the idea, man his freedom of choice, as on other planets. The vote that followed approved the proposal of the Mormon Jesus,
Yo, the old cock block Lucifer.
savior of
He
the
voted for Jesus. Look at it. He's like, yeah, motherfuckers.
Lucifer cunningly convinced 1/3 of the spirits destined for
Pay attention.
to fight with him in revolt. Thus Lucifer became the devil and his followers the demons. Sent to the Lord,
Keep watching.
they would forever be denied bodies of flesh and bone. Those who remained
Look.
neutral in the battle were cursed to be born with black skin. This is the Mormon explanation for the Negro race.
What the fuck?
Mormons believe that shit.
What the fuck?
If you're black, you can be a Mormon because they think you're from the devil.
You're a demon bear, pretty much.
I know Black Mormon. I
Oh
went to
shit!
school with her. I swear.
Because eventually they came out with like a salvation or something.
Oh shit. Yo,
She's open about it too.
yo, this,
What the fuck? I feel weird, yo.
hey, cut it out. This shit's long. Oh my god, yeah, man, that's the Mormon religion. Look how much there is to it. But in a nutshell, that's the origins of the Mormon religion, man. They're like that's what they said. If you side with Jesus, you're tall, blue-eyed, blonde hair, and a big dick. And if you're siding with the devil, you're black.
What the fuck? Wow.
That's how the devil got people. Probably he was like, you can be with me. You'll be tall, blue-eyed, and blonde. What's up? And like, all right, let's go with him. And they was like, I'll give you a big dick. Come with me, and I'll give you a big dick. Like, all right, let's go with this motherfucker. Let's go with him. All right, this fucking podcast's over, dude. Think about that for a second. Think about the Mormon religion.
That was awesome.
Shout out to Mitt Romney. We love you.
Ricky Rose.
Oh yeah, Rick Ross too. He's a silly bitch. Mitt Romney's a silly bitch. I don't think he's a bad dude. He's just
No,
he's
he's
just-
not a bad dude.
he's just clueless. He's like a guy from. I always say he's like Captain America, but not cool. He seems like somebody from like those times that melted, but he's not cool like Captain America. He's just a little silly and like he's a silly bitch. Anyways,
Kill it.
love, peace, and chicken grease. Cut this shit off, dude.
West side.
Recent song or something?
Oh yeah, set up He-Man. Play us out with He-Man. Set that shit up. Tomorrow we're gonna have around the same time. Francisco's coming through. We're gonna do the podcast with him. Talk about a bunch of cool shit. Cause that's gonna be the last podcast before the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, you silly bitches. It's not.
This Mayans can't
These
hold us
Mayans
back.
cannot hold us back, son. It's just another
It
date.
should be this. D-I-S.
DIS. Yeah, or DEEZ. These Mayans can't hold me back. Alright, just play He-Man, dude. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. So, anyways, we'll be back next week. We'll be back tomorrow.
We're gonna be back tomorrow after that.
Yeah, tomorrow to talk about whatever the fuck we talk about. Listen to He-Man, bitch. We love you all. Peace. This is why show the video. Show him the. Look at that shit, man. We always play out with that shit. It's like He-Man and his gay lover. We always play the show out with this, man. There's like a little Mexican in the end.
You know what? I want those. Don't want to tell me those Mexicans.
We'll talk about that on the next podcast. Yeah, I'll show you Francisco. We forgot to talk about that, man. We'll pull it up in a second.